Hello, hello, and welcome to the stream. It's been quite a morning for me. Let's first start loading this. So, salutations and howdy doodle from Moily, how be the all of y'all this fine eventide pretty and pray tell. You're trying to get me the shortcut at the beginning of the stream with the sentence like that. Don't do that to this owl brain. My internet, well, actually my electricity did a meanie again. It decided to cease being. Right before bed last night, I suddenly lost my internet, and I was like, that's okay, it's fine. I literally was just about to shut down my computer and head to bed, and then I was in bed, and I was like, wait a second. Last time I inexplicably lost my internet, it meant that the modem had shut down, which it did because the breakers got flipped. And if the breakers have flipped, that means we have no electricity at all, which means that our fridge, and that's just my standard hello. Your standard hello is very complex for this owl brain, which would mean that well, my if the breakers had flipped, that means nothing has electricity right now, which means that the fridge is currently defrosting and the freezer is currently defrosting, which is not good. So I was like, well, gosh dang, I need to oh, I gotta get rid of these teeth. It's annoying. I gotta check if it's like actually what I think it is and the everything is defrosting. In which case I'm gonna need to fix that before I go to bed because, well, we do not want that. Because that's pretty bad. Quite unfortunate to have everything defrosting and everything also. I got out of bed and I went downstairs and I checked and yep, the electricity was gone. So I had to wake up my mom because I have no clue how to do the breaker stuff. And I was like, I'm not going to just do something without knowing exactly what I'm doing. Bit up graham cracker crust pumpkin pie cheesecake if y'all want any. Ooh. I'm not really a cheesecake person, but I'd love to try. Like that sounds at least very nice. Also, last time we got our queen who decided that, yes, we will live here now. Which I don't think my dwarves are actually that happy with. This is the same queen that sent them all to a very dangerous, potentially like lethal mission to send away all those that were being basically opposing her. And now she comes here to profit of our hard work to shape this place into something more than what it was. So I don't think my dwarves here are actually that happy with the queen's arrival, but now we have to make said dwarven queen happy. We're just about working on expanding our bedroom thing, but because our... Okay, so we have the outpost liaison, who is also demanding things, and then we have our monarch. And I think we'll probably want to put their rooms on a different floor, just because I don't have any like really big rooms here left. So I think it might make sense to put them on this floor. Somewhere at least a little centralized still. Or I could put them here. This floor might also work. It's a little further away. But I still am kind of thinking of keeping this floor as just temples and such. And again, I think this floor would work a little better. breakers are just big angry light switches. Yes. Only this time the Angie light switches were like, no, we're off. We're turning off. Good luck with stuff. Which wasn't very ideal for me. Or for us really. In more specifically. Heavy switches even. Yeah. See if we make a circle here. Oh yes, of course these are wider than these. The only reason I want the circles basically as sort of like a vague guideline. I sort of know what I want. Although maybe we'll make it... I do want this to be the center. We make it one bigger. Yes. And push-ups. Hello, Will. How are you doing? I hope you're well. I'm gonna do those push-ups right now. One moment. Hello to you too. Now get down and give me 5. I did. 5 were given. Gosh dang. No going easy on the owl despite electricity issues. I guess it wasn't very clear in the description. I was like, do I say that my everything is being mean again? Like, nah. Okay, no, we're gonna... 1... there. That way the walls are kept in account, and I think that'll be better. I was here to hear it, I just didn't say anything until now. Just also basically like searching might cheer you up. Fair enough. And let's make these blue. Dabba-dee. Not quite sitting right, I don't think. Life is hard sometimes. Like, sitting straight in front of the computer is such a difficult task. I don't know why, but I'm doing it wrong somehow, because sometimes stuff is hurting. Anyway, yes, I'm trying to get my sleep in order, because my life is in shambles, and that's the main reason. So I recently woke up, still tired though. Well, sorry to hear it. I hope stuff gets fixed. Words, I'm not gonna make much sense today. I didn't get a good sleep either. We're gonna make the best of it. We're gonna give it a good try. And then we'll see how far we get today. Yes. Words. Sensible things. More words. Maybe I should send you the neck exercise I've been doing to counter all the computering I do. You know what? That might actually be a good idea. Actually, I feel that my left back shoulder, my shoulder blade, I need a longer mic arm because I have to actually adjust to sit more to the left than I naturally would. Just so I'm close enough to the mic. I'm sitting kind of too far away right now anyway. That's why you might hear me adjusting it quite often, because I'm like trying to find a position where I'm sitting good, but I'm also sitting okay for the mic. But finding a new mic arm is easier said than done, because I've got to put research in it, and I need to have slightly smart brain to do that. And there's been a lot going on, so like my mom can't really help me because she's like trying to fix the big issues of like our electricity deciding to go out like at random times. So you know, priorities. What broke? The electricity. It went down again. Okay. We Yeah, it's not great. It's not an ideal. So I'd want the rooms to go along this circle, I think. Um, the question is just where do I fit in then the fancy rooms for our fancy people that demand fancy things? Do I like fit them in here? Or they basically have to walk through the library to get to their rooms? Or do I fit them in on like a side? Or do I only keep this floor for workshops anyway? Because I still kind of want that, preferably. Actually, what I kind of wanted to do, back, I wanted to create a vault on this floor. And I want to create a fancy floor on this floor. And with a fancy floor, I mean like a place where I just put some golden walls and some inscribings, which I then can use to boost all of the value of all the floors here. The thing is, on one hand, I'd love to put the artifacts in such a room. On the other, I can only have that room function the way I want if it's only doors and walls, because otherwise it'll like give me the, oh no, this is part of another room penalty. So we can't exactly do it the way I want. However, that's way too big for the fancy room. Yeah, that would be a little excessive. So we have this. And then we have... Hello, Kirito. I hope you're doing well. Hmm. Go to sleep, but Helena got something for you. Oh? Health check. On. Well, have a good sleep. Thank you. Night night. Hello, you adorable, sweet, kind of wonderful. Let me see if it'll allow me to open up my review requests now. So did I ever switch? I don't think I switched the channel points thing. So people could... There. That should be fixed. And it will not allow me to review my request queue. Come on. Show me the ring. There we go. I just had to ask them 5 times over. So I can make sure that I click yes on the push-up and health check. I'm not cute. Okay, I took a sip of my tea. Took a sip of the tea. I'm gonna do a stretchy stretch and look away for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And thank you for the hug, Kirito. I appreciate it. And then posture check, which is basically what I've been doing this entire time, trying to readjust the way I sit. Again and again. Okay. Yep. Bleh. Lep. Okay, back to game. Do we do fancy room here down behind? Or do we do fancy room elsewhere? I shall now go back to lurking and murder. Please, perhaps do not do the murderize. See, if I do fancy room, I'd want a switch room. As in a vault. I don't think I want that here. Where to put the fancy people's places? But Luna, murder! No, no murder. It's bad. Do not do the stabby stabs or the shooty shoots or the whatevers you, whatever methods you decided upon. Please do not do them. They're not very nice. Okay. I make rooms here. And I think it would be beneficial to me to make just a fancy room. A high value room. And then use that to prop up the value everywhere here. Fine, then I shall cuddle. No! Well, I mean, it's fine, but nah. The fancy room would need to be closed off, though. Too late, cuddle the Luna. Gosh dang it. Now I can go back to looking. What if we... I mean, I wouldn't have, like, I would have 5 rooms, but I need 3 for each. And I'm gonna make their burial rooms elsewhere. Near the burial area. I think that would make more sense. Let's see, if this is the fancy room, then I have 2 rooms for each here. But they're kind of small. I kind of think I need them to give them a 3. And I mean, I guess unless I really up the value. But they need a lot of furniture, so I don't think that would work. Would it now? What if we did these? No, I don't want just a one wide tile, so we either need to thin out that and then do this. But I don't really want the room this. So we just have a walkway through the library. This will just be our hall extension. And then we have our fancy people rooms here. Hmm. I'm stuck between projects again. I did get some writing in today, finally, but also kind of want to work on an old game idea that about a post-apocalyptic fantasy world where people have forgotten what technology is, so they just call it magic. I know that feeling. Not enough time for all of your ideas. Hello, Obst. How are you doing? And yeah, I have the bad habit in drawing of wanting to learn something new about every other month and then completely ditching the old thing I was gonna learn and trying to learn the new thing. They need a study, a bedroom, a dining room, and a tomb. Maybe I do keep it all up here and I do the left side for one and the right side for the other, and then this will be my fancy room, as in my cheeky, we're gonna boost the value of all the rooms room. We could doorway these like so. Oh my god. I do kind of like having the angle doorways. The thing is that now they'll connect to multiple, which I don't really want. I could, like, do that, then I could angle doorway these. But then... I don't want just a one wide tile. Guess I'll just do straight doorways through these. Angle these. And straight doorway those. So We could do dining, bedroom, office, burial, or we could do burial, office, dining, bed, something along those lines. We'll figure out what goes where in a moment, and then this one will be able to put like golden walls on the sides and then like fancy flooring and then just some doors, and then we'll close it back off and we'll use that to boost the value of all the places. Can we make... Yeah, we can make metal doors. Let me check real quick. What do we have? We have a lot of bronze. We also have some rose gold that we bought, but I don't really feel the need to. We also have some electrum that I made, but electrum isn't worth as much as, like I told it might add to the value, but gold is worth more. Silver is surprisingly like, electrum is like a mix of gold and silver, but silver is 50 and gold is like 200 something, so. Gold is worth 3 times silver, right? Oh, maybe it was more then. Let me see. Where is the gold bars in this? I have some. Gold? Gold. Yeah. 3 times, you're right. So gold is 150 and silver is 50, and then the electrum is like right in the middle. I made some electrum thinking it might be more valuable for some reason, but it is not. But what we can do is we can make electrum doors, because just 3 for in there. And then I would like to smelt native gold ore. Do we have any actually? Okay, we do have native gold ore. We also, one of our older tasks is for one to get the, let me open up the shortcut, to have the underground passageway, like the trade depot, go further down. Oh my goodness, that's so many people. Yeah, we're the capital now, yay us. To have the trade depot go much further down before we stop it, because we are situated pretty far down, just haven't gotten around to it yet. First we gotta fix the thing for the queen, and we also were busy doing magma shenanigans. Speaking of, how's that going? Okay. Let's put some other things in the magma fills. Yeah, one more magma dump. the dump being right here. So that's our glass, that is glass. Then we're gonna need a yeah, that is very clear me. A magma kiln, which we want out of Gabbro. I couldn't get any sleep, so I'm trying to catch up on some sleep. Oh, I see. So battery's called an arcane focus and the taste is called a lightning one. My main obstacle is pathfinding. That always stumps me. Ah. Yeah. That would be tricky. Like, how do you tell the things to, like, find their way around things? We should make some rock. The thing is, we made some really nice rock coffins for here, or olivine coffins. And I was thinking of having those used. However, if I'm gonna put the people upstairs, yeah, it's not royal enough for her. Then the olivine wouldn't really work anymore. So I'm thinking of making microlin and adjusting those. Okay, this isn't good enough for you. Is it good enough for your liaison? Oh, you're not the wait. You're not demanding a mausoleum. Is it only the monarch? Okay, hold up. If I give you this and then you this, will you be happy? You need a grand mausoleum and you need a royal. What? You need royal and you need a grand, and this one is grand, not royal. So I'll give you this back and I'll give you this. So they only each need 3 rooms, which means that I have 1 room too many for these guys. Well, I haven't done this part yet. Okay. I really thought he needed a place too, but I guess we only need to make the monarch's thing a little better, which I might be able to just engrave something. Yeah, they're both legendary now. So let's stop that. And go down here. Do we want to floor it first? Maybe we should do some flooring situations. cancel that. Do we? No, we'll leave the floor blank under the thing. For one, we'd have to remove it, and secondly, oh my, I really need to learn DF hack more. Yeah, DF hack is so nice. It'll allow you to like play stuff you don't have yet. It's very swell. Highly recommend. Maybe we have olivine, and then we should do some. We can't do gem floors. Can we? I don't think we can. Oh, right there. To really up the value, we should probably inscribe something. Let's see how Electrum looks. So we'll go Electrum. Then so it'll be green, green, green. Do we then do like Electrum, Electrum? Or do we do Electrum to either side here? We'll do this. Yada 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 yada. Someone is creating the best of clothes. That looks alright, I think. Then we are going to engrave these. Because this needs to be a royal mausoleum, and it's not yet. Masterful and masterful. Is that enough for you? It is now considered grand. Hold up. And yours is considered also still grand. So I'd switch them around. Here. You get this. And you get this one. Mainly because this one is better than this one. So you're still happy, but you need even better. That is exceptional. Yeah. That's masterful. So I can actually be very sneaky and remove these floors and have them re-engrave it until it's masterful. And let's put one here. Do that here to mirror it, because I'd like it to be similar. Maybe we do have this, the thing below the coffin also be that floor, so we'll remove the coffins temporarily. Oh. Huh, that's interesting. The image was placed back. That is new. we'll have these four in the middle engraved, but then we'll have the tiles under the coffin not engraved. Exceptional designed, elf, yada yada. Exceptional. We might have the extra fancy coffin being this one for the queen and then be this one for the baron. And then let's put some more. So these will stay engraved, but then this won't be engraved. Just and then we want coffins. I'd like to pick manually. This will be the queen one, and then this will... Oh. No. It'll be the other one. And we'll switch it back around, so this will be for you, and this will be for you. There. Okay, now the queen be happy. So we fixed the burial situation. Then we're gonna go... Okay, that one got dumped out. So we need one more here, which means that for the magma fill... Oh, no. Here. We can have that. And then we have this situation here where I would like to fill this in. The thing is just that we only need 3 rooms now. We could at least expand these a little. It's just if we expand this, that'll be a really big room. I want it all to be smoothed wall. I don't want to have to put any wall back. So I don't want to, like, expand this, because then it won't all be smoothed, and that'll bother me. And that'll be a really big room if we do that. See, I would expand this room, but then I wouldn't have a good entryway for the next one. It's like if I remove these, then I'd have a really long room. I wouldn't really want that. But I don't want to have this space be empty either. Mm. Technically, the rooms do not have to be connected, like to be part of the same room. So I could make this bigger by having this room also be part of that room, but that would be a little meh. Could technically have these rooms be super, super big. But I don't know if I want that. That seems a little... We'll keep it at this for now, I guess. We'll figure that out later. Are we still decorating? Yes. I also have some new people that need to get jobs assigned. So let's get that. I'll train you in gem setting later. Maybe we... Okay, we don't have enough stone here. What stones do we have that we could also add to this? I guess sandstone. We're not going to use sandstone as much. I'm basically using this to train people. How do you have nice symbols by the work rules? I just get tons of lame Roman numerals. It's a mod. So I forgot what the name was, but yeah, it's a mod I have that adds like little symbols. You do have to basically, you can't select which symbol, so you have to add it until the symbol that you want comes up and then delete all the ones that you don't. It does go in a set order, but that's the only downside that mod maker hasn't figured out a way to make it selectable. I also wish there were more pictures, but if you, as long as you can't select which picture you want, it's probably better if it isn't too many, otherwise you'd have to go through a lot of them to find the picture you want. Yeah, but the moment like the mod maker might have figured out a way to get the picture stuff working, I would love that, because I try and have so many different pictures for all the different things I have, because like I really like splitting things up. You're that. No, well, you're a fish dissector, but you're more of a farm person. I got my farming people in separate like categories. Oh, went too far down. I was missing one, right? Somewhere here. Someone who hadn't had a job yet. Signed? Didn't I have an empty spot for someone? I guess not. Cook and milker. Oh, you are an animal farm, the milker. Here. And cook. Honestly, we don't need another set of cooks. We already have a bunch of cooks that aren't even the super skilled one. The reason I have brewer on there is just so they have a secondary job. I also got Gelder, the people to do the snippy snaps on there. For that is also something that takes skill. Say, my daughter loves your avatar, says you're pretty. Oh, I'm actually an owl lady, but I get where she gets the reindeer from. Oh, that is so sweet. That makes me really happy. Thank you. That is really legit making me smile a lot. Oh, that is very, very nice. Why is everyone getting... Oh yeah, because we had a stone carver thing. She says it does not look like an owl, and it's definitely... Fair enough. Oh. Well, that makes me really, really happy. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it. And I do agree, I guess it doesn't look that much like it. But I do have feathers. Okay, we gotta assign some more people. The problem is I'd really like my dwarves to specialize and not to like thin down the like water down the abilities people have. Oh. Thank you for the raid, Lake Panzer. I really appreciate it. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Let me give you a shout out. What were you doing? What game were you playing? You have to get wings and double your eye size and add a head spinning animation. I don't know how I'd add a head spinning animation. It's been a while. How are you doing, Luna? It has been. I'm actually a little stressed. My electricity has been acting up quite a bit. It's not been very nice to me. I'll assign some different people to mining that aren't in the army. That's also important. That's not good. Yeah, it's kind of stressful because I don't know that, because of course the electricity, it's basically a certain subset of the breakers that goes off each time, which means that my computer is fine, but it's the subset where the modem is in, like the thing that gives us the internets, which means I don't know if my internet will stay up. And it's also just generally like, even if it's only a subset, when it goes wrong, the entire breaker goes off because it's like, hey, we don't want that. So I was playing some Project Zomboid on the friend. Oh yeah, I hope you're having fun with that. I keep seeing people playing Project Zomboid. I'm like, oh, I want to get back into that, but I get too jumpy. I need to be less jumpy before I can play Project Zomboid again, because it gets my little owl heart too riled up. It's too scary. How about I add you? Maybe I should get Project Zomboid, or maybe not. I've lost enough productivity into games lately. Not even... Yeah, Project Zomboid would probably take up a lot of your time, because it is a very addicting... Like, it's very fun, but it is addicting. And I'm doing okay. I'm getting my gallbladder removed tomorrow the 9th. Ooh, well, good luck with that. I'm glad you're doing okay. Yeah, hang in there. Let's see. We had someone who seemed to be pretty good as a... Okay, you're only a novice. I think I'm gonna remove you from it. Add you and you. Then we still have a lot of people that don't have a job assigned. It's just I really don't want to thin out the skilled jobs. Like, which one is my what is my woodworker people? Carpenter. Yeah. You're not that good of a carpenter. I think I'm gonna uncarpent you.